Hello, this is Maybe I'm Rambling. Today we're going to talk about a scary thing called robots. Standing just 5 feet tall, the Mitra navigates around the hospital wards guided by facial recognition technology and the chestnut tablet that allows patients and their loved ones to see each other. Developed in recent years by the Bengaluru startup Invento Robotics, Mitra costs around $13,000, 13,600, and due to the reduced risk of infection to doctors has become hugely popular in Indian hospitals during the pandemic. Since making headlines at its debut in 2017 in an international summit where it greeted Ivanka Trump and interacted with India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Mitra has increasingly been put to use in hospitals treating COVID-19 patients. Meat was originally meant for care homes, but was adapted during the pandemic to assist doctors and nurses by taking vital readings and to help in consultations, said Balaji Vishwanathan, chief executive of Invento Robotics, which now exports the robot to 5 countries, including the US and Australia. India still only has about 3 robots for every 10,000 workers, but the domestic industry is growing rapidly, fueled in no small part by the pandemic. Successful startups has boomed, and according to a latest report by the International Federation of Robotics, India is now among the top 10 countries for annual installation of robots in industries. Man, becoming I'm human, huh? Industrial robot sales reached a new record of 4,771 in 2018, up to 39% from the previous year. According to Daily Business Standard, the robotics market in India is expected to grow by 20% between 2017 and 2025. From hospitality to hospitals, a range of sectors are adopting automation to reduce cost, time, or achieve precision and in some cases save lives. Or in other words, they're taking your jobs. One startup called Gen Robotics from the southern state of Kerala collaborated with local authorities to adapt a spider-shaped robot, Bandicoot, really, spider-shaped, to clean sewers and manholes, which until then had been cleaned manually. Notoriously dangerous and unpleasant work. We found manual scavenging is a global issue and there was no efficient tech to clean manholes, says Rashid K, head of Gen Robotics. Now more than 11 Indian states are using the world's first manhole cleaning robot. Babu KY is the manager of Hand to Hand India and NGO involved in bringing Bandicoot to Tamil Nadu. Though the machine is expensive, he says it can prevent human lives from being lost in this hazardous operation. It's also very easy to operate, helping reach greater depths than in manual scavenging. See that picture? Since 2011, the Indian Army has been using Daksh robots equipped with X-ray vision and chemical, biological, and radiological and nuclear hazard detection mechanisms. Delhi's Great Orange is now making robots for the growing warehouse and automation sector. According to a report by IFR in 2017, India's automotive sector was the main customer for industrial robots, accounting for 62% of the total supply. Maruti Suzuki India used robots in its Mysore and Gurgaon plants, and Mahindra has a robotic welding line in its plant in Nashik. Tattoo Motors uses an industrial robot made in India to lift heavy loads, although many Indian hospitals adopted robots during the pandemic. Because of a shortage of PPE, and because deeply used for disinfecting floors use ultraviolet radiation and strong disinfectants, they're also being used before the pandemic in healthcare for surgeries requiring high levels of precision. Dr. Venkatesh Manakbhushan, a colorectal surgeon who works with Apollo hospitals in Chennai, operates using Intuitive Surgical Diabetes 11, a remote control robotic system. This system helps me in performing difficult surgery with 10 times what? Auto docs? We have auto docs now? 10 times more magnification and 3D views. Firefly fluorescent technology used with Da Vinci robot lights up with the blood supply to the organ. It helps differentiate cancers from healthy tissue, he says. Though these systems are very expensive and have to be imported, their superior advanced technologies are invaluable in complex surgeries. Rajiv Kawal of Milgram Human Tech has seen his company expand swiftly. We started off making robots for residents and from floor cleaning to swimming pool cleaning robots and later industrial robots for the hospitality industry. With the advent of the pandemic, we focused on humanoids that could be used to disinfect hospital floors, provide temperature checks, do ward rounds, and arrange phone calls with doctors, he says. However, adoption of robots in India has been slow for many reasons. The main one being processing and Indian companies are very standardized. Another high customs duties are important to technology. As you can see here, Mitra is equipped with a thermal camera to screen patients before directing them at Fortis Hospital and Bengaluru. Now, widespread fear is that robots will take away jobs in a country where unemployment is already high. Yeah, duh. Even though humanoids, which were introduced in Indian hospitals during the pandemic, and staff are reluctant to use technology and monitor robots, there's also the problem of poor Wi-Fi connectivity in many places that may make people go back to old ways of doing things, says Carl. For new technology, mental and physical barriers need to be crossed. Scaling up remains a challenge, but the automaton trend looks as though it's here to stay, as Carl says. Once you start this technology, there's no going back. Leveraged intelligently, they put you on a path to better solutions that make life easier for people. So, anyway, that's enough for Maybe I'm Robbie. And don't forget to subscribe.